Hello, high flyers, and welcome to April 3rd. Do you care about your goals and commitments? So, today I asked you to stand up and show it. Stand up for what you love. And if any negative Nancy's pop up, what we're going to do is we're going to rise high flyers. Forget about stooping low, getting down on their level. Because today's energy calls for willpower and bravery. And as you enact this, you're stepping into your higher self. You're journeying closer to your higher self. I'm Anthony, Empathic Elevator, and we're here to tune into the signs, signals, and synchronicities of your ascension. 111, we call on the angel spirits and guides, ascended masters and ancestors. What do we need to know, see, and hear for the viewer today? A 7-day, there are 3 aspects of evolution, perseverance, and commitment, with the 7 of Wands and the Chariot, bringing in that perseverance and commitment. What else do we have for the viewer? What do we need to know, see, and hear? Alrighty. We have Archangel Gabriel. So I'm inviting you to tune into your intuition today, to utilize your guidance system, to find that guidance system in such as I'm sorry, I gotta use the wrong deck. We're gonna come back to those cards. I was like, what is so funny about this? I wanted to use this deck first. What else do we need to know, see, and hear for the viewers today? Like, something's off about that. Archangel Gabriel's right, of course. Skirt. Edit. Coral. Allow flow and synchronicity into your life. So that kind of, you might even make the connection there with the flow of your intuition. So it also has that watery element. You can bring in Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. So corals allow food to come to them. They are built in a way and such that they're kind of helpless other than to the currents, bringing them the nutrients that they need to survive and thrive. Also brings with this energy of the sacral chakra. So yeah, tuning in, finding that willpower energy. And protect yourself. So there's protection, 404, in your connection. Connecting to your foundations of like being grounded in this earth, and also being connected to your intuition. The gift of our lower chakras is that we have that instinctive tug of what feels good to us. Instinctively. Protect yourself by allowing yourself to see more clearly what serves you, and by what we give our attention to, by what we focus on, allows us to have more personal power and connect to your deepest inner knowing. So you embrace change. 4, 5, 6 I saw on the timer. taking one step at a time as you embrace this change, this evolution, evolving into your higher self, stepping into your deeper inner knowing. Of each invitation, each opportunity, every day is a new day to connect to this deepest inner knowing, to disrupt any patterns that are blocking our creativity. We have Amber, and awaken your creativity. This is also sacral chakra energy. And what would you like to encompass with this energy? Would you like to create? Also, allow your creativity to shine. Allow this fire to expand and, bring in some oxygen into that body today, so we can feed that fire a little bit, so we can also free ourselves from pain. We have 2 9s on the board, maybe seeing 3 6s and 9s, so another 6. Free yourself from pain. And the color red has its solution right there, and the color is to connect to that root chakra. Remember to get grounded, to connect to your physical body and your stability, the stability that we've been building mentally. Even as we release and move farther along this process, physical pain is still going to show itself. When you enter the spiritual path, you're not just suddenly free of physical pain, fortunately, but it's a relationship that we've built through our attention to it. And truly, actually free ourselves from pain in a way in which we allow it to be, but we don't give our attention to it. We don't give our power to the thing that's experiencing the pain, but we be the perceiver of the experiencer. Now integrate that and purify your body. Take back your personal power. Solar plexus energy. Allow yourself to lean in and invoke, if you need to, your willpower. And say, I invoke my own willpower. Invoking is not just about invoking elemental energies or gods, goddesses, and deities. You can purify your body by what we give our attention to, if we tune into our commitments. And as we choose to persevere, we're telling the universe, we're telling our higher self that we're more ready to connect more. And we're not leaking out energy to other things. We have more of that personal energy, and we're not filthing it up with things that steal our energy. This is how we're going to learn to attract success. Keep putting in the work by getting grounded when we need to, by listening to our feelings, by listening to our inner truth, by knowing and finding the vision, the faith, to see the clear skies ahead, to see your inner light, to allow your inner light to shine through your creative accomplishments, through your creative endeavors, attracting successful alignment with your desires, and divinely aligning with success as you are success of freeing yourself from pain, for success of allowing your manifestations to flow, to step into your vibrational vortex. We have orange, and nurture yourself. sacral chakra energies. So coral, we have amber, we have orange, very much lots of sacral chakra energies here. And yes, we have the sunflower, which, you know, is this summer energies, sun signs, fire signs, fire energy as well. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Nurture yourself and connect to your divinity. 16 also makes 7. So maybe seeing 777, 369, 222. Yeah. So as we already picked our cards from what was going to be the second deck, we have Archangel Gabriel, the number 22 card. Develop this relationship with your guides, with the archangels. The angels are very available at this time when we're being asked to go through all these intense energies. 11:11 on the timer. Align with yourself and call for help. Ask for help from the higher dimensions. I invite Archangel Gabriel to bring hope and intuition into my life, so you can connect more deeply to that emotional power of your instinct and your intuition, and protect yourself through this connection, because you'll know what's coming. You'll feel what's right for you. You'll feel, and this also invites us to rise high above it. Call on Archangel Gabriel to help you rise above any opposition today, any negative Nancy's. As spirit awakens, as you awaken your creativity, spirit awakens to the fact that you're stepping into this creative power, that you're stepping into your creative path, that you're opening up this causal, you're leaning into opening up the causal chakra, which is creating a cord of light, a cord of connection to your higher self. I embrace my soul purpose, and I align all aspects of my life to it fully. There's a sapphire, blue, and green, reminding to tune into what you love, to this heart space, to your deepest knowing, to your deepest facets as well, the sapphire blue. Sacred space, the number 7, 777. Take some time to connect to that sacred space, whether it's within or out in nature, or, you know, through some music. So we've been probably been a little bit of this busy beaver lately, and this is your reminder to find peace, security, and contentment when surrounded by nature's beauty. To find that sacred space within as well. As you find that connection to your inner light, that connection to your inner being, like I said, there's protection in that connection. And when you feel grounded and safe and protected, then you're more likely, more able to open the doorways to abundance, to call in your manifestations, to attract success. The number 36 card. Protect yourself and the abundance that you seek by what we give our attention to, by what feels good, what feels in alignment. I am grateful for the abundance nature and the universe provide in my life. You affirm that and know that what you desire desires you, and everything you need to grow and survive in this physical body is capable of being provided to you. Open up to what feels good and to follow your intuitive guidance. Sacral chakra energy. 1444 on time, reminding us of foundations. Spirit comes when we utilize foundations and stability. Gratitude. I feel comfortable in my own body, and I'm sensitive to other people's feelings. Allowing your feelings to flow, allowing other people's feelings to flow, allowing people to be who they are, to just be a perfect piece of creator's story, creator's movie, if you will. And to be a nurturing heart, a mother to yourself and to others. To give yourself the nourishment, the nurturing that we maybe thought we didn't get or felt we didn't get. Or just to be this nurturing heart as you open up to intuition, as you begin to look at our feelings. It can be really difficult. It can bring a lot of things that we haven't been looking at to the surface. Be gentle with yourself. Be gentle with your inner child. Nurture yourself. Just right under nurture yourself, and these two are like, it's totally connected to nurturing yourself, and nurturing the sacral energy is going to allow you to open up to love through empathy. You're going to open up to compassion through empathy. Sacral chakra. I take actions daily to awaken my personal power. Solar plexus chakra. This is 1636 on the timer. Those 3 6 9s. And again, we have the number 13, so that's the baker's dozen, or lucky 13. But also, number 4 in foundations. Purify your body by what? Through taking back your personal power. Saying the affirmation to taking back your personal power, invoking that energy. And opening up, allowing yourself to open up to insight, to see through the veils, to see through the illusions of the shiny objects, to see through what doesn't bring us peace, security, and contentment, to see through the pain, to see through that pain is just an illusion, that this physical body is just an illusion, albeit a damn good one. I see the wisdom of my higher self, and I apply this wisdom in my life. So it's devotion. Are you devoted to receiving this higher guidance, to having the insight of and practicing what you preach is what it really comes down to. Walking, to be a heart-centered person, one must live as a nurturing heart. Be an example to yourself, how you wish the world to be to you as well. And water elemental, the number 11. Find alignment as you connect to your intuition. And call on the mermaids, the dolphins. As we ascend, so do the dolphins. We go to the teacher Bashar, but he speaks on how the dolphins are probably more than likely going to be one of the first animals to ascend on this planet out of into 3D, into more of a corporeal form, human form, I guess you could say. I allow body, mind, and spirit to flow intuitively through the changes in life. Embracing change, and and with your perseverance, your willpower, knowing that you've gone to the depths, that you've opened this doorway to your insight. Look at this. She has her arm open to insight. Your intuition is opening the doorway to your higher insight. Instinct is actually our lower level of intuition. And we have the heart center, which is, feely goods, like what feels like love to us, kind of airy-fairy human love. Insight is truly divine guidance. That comes from your third eye center. Together, that is your intuitive team, if you will. So let's do the White Sage Tarot. The White Sage Tarot. And just get a few cards so we can wrap up this reading. I can go about my evening as I already worked today, but I'm here in commitment, perseverance. Probably a little bit of an ego death today. Anything that, wherever there's pain, there's usually some ego attached to it. Underlying energy. It's the Two of Pentacles. So cycles are closing and new ones are opening. It also reminds us of our infinite possibilities. As well as your infinite creative energy that's connected to moving from love, moving from a connection to love. And then we have the Pentacles, which is, so it reminds us of the Chariot. Your Chariot is your pentacle aspect. And number 2, 22s, 2s and 2s, 22 on the timer. Developing this relationship with change, allowing old cycles to close and this cycle of healing to begin. The cycle of healing to close and a new one to begin. Healing is kind of a, as long as we're in these physical bodies, a constant process. Doesn't even have to be a painful process. I also have this energy next to the star, and the star brings insight, understanding with a nurturing heart and healing, and connecting to your higher self. We have the star that's in the center of our vortex. You're getting closer to that place of healing where you feel like you've really nurtured yourself, where you gave back to your personal power. So take some time to gain perspective today. If any opposition arrives, to take higher ground, to rise high, to allow yourself to transform. And you may just receive the tools with the Hanged Man, as Odin did, receive the runes and the tree of life. Yeah, Hanged Man, finding your balance through perspective. 8 of Swords. Protect yourself from these shiny objects, these mental patterns that may want to pop up today, or any defensiveness. Also, it's going to warn us against getting into that cage of the mind. That opening up to this intuition, like I said, it's going to bring out some of those buried thoughts. to call on your hermit power. As you're in a hermit stage at this time. That's why you've been called to isolate, to hang out for a little while, to hang out and hang in there, because you're connecting to this star energy, to this to your healing process. Hang in there as you know the healing takes the time it needs, and connect to your instinct with the hermit. You shine that light within and awaken that light at the same time. We have the Ace. The Hermit card is also the card of Virgo. Then we have the Ace of Wands. So we have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, fire energy coming in. Align with your passions. Align your passions with your purpose, with what's in your heart. And keep feeding this fire. Keep feeding. We also may be having willows coming off. Seeing the little white buds on willows coming out. The Death card. This is an ego death. It's a time to let go of a part that no longer serves you. To leave it in the cave of the mind. And walk out into the light, to walk out into to protect yourself from those old ways of being, from going into back to those low levels. Stop making U-turns to your old life and sit in the new foundations you've created. Lean into your intuitive energy, lean into allow yourself to be poured into as well. Allow yourself to be nurtured with the Four of Cups. Although it's just like pouring in sacral chakra energy. Your angel spirits and guides want to fill your cup. Take the time to surrender and connect. Because your cup is being filled at this time if you allow it. So move from the heart with the Page of Cups, which is a message, or the Knight of Cups, to move from the heart, to move connected to what you love. Perhaps bring in your little cup of coffee with as you move from the heart. So let's read up the book real quick and shall release you, lovelies. April 3rd, an ambitious journey towards self-actualization. What do you care about most today? Commitment in the number 7 encourages you to narrow your focus and show loyalty to your goals and relationships through action. It's easy to get distracted by shiny new toy syndrome. But now is the time to bring complete intention to everything you're so devoted to. And be sure you are willing to fight for them. Amidst the fiery passion of Aries season, perseverance in the 7 of Wands empowers you to stand up for what you love in the face of any opposition, whether it be a troll discrediting your name online or a frenemy undercutting your actions through false words. Yes, our truth may feel wrapped around some projections from others. So allow yourself to tap into that instinct to shine the light within. Use unstoppable force of self-belief to combat these lower beings. Rise higher rather than stooping to their level. Besides, you are moving up. Evolution of the Chariot pushes you to be ambitious and hungry for progress today. For evolution, stepping into your process of metamorphosis. Besides, Evolution pushes you to be ambitious and hungry for progress today. Harness your willpower as you blaze through competition and toward your highest self. Nurture yourself. Nurture the willpower by allowing yourself to harness it, to implore it. Even if fear or imposter syndrome creep in, just keep moving. Just keep working. Fortune favors the bold today, so dazzle the rest of us with your audacious bravery. Today's mantra: I won't let my dreams go down without a fight. Today's journal prompt: how do I normally react to opposition or threat? And how can I learn to persevere? Today's ritual: exert some high energy for 7 minutes straight without stopping. Go for a run, a brisk walk, or something typically strenuous that you're capable of handling for this length of time. And born on this day, we have Eddie Murphy, American actor and comedian; Earl Lloyd, first Black American basketball player in the NBA; and Jane Goodall, English primatologist and anthropologist, has said this: what you do makes a difference, and you have to decide what kind of difference you want to make. So thank you for tuning in to this reading today, high flyers and deep divers. Before you soar on out of here, I invite you to hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Appreciate all of your comments. I look forward to responding, and yeah, take care. I love you. Namaste, and come and get a private reading. Bye.